Ever wondered why Catholics often pray to St. Christopher when they embark on a journey? It's a common practice, a tradition steeped in a rich tapestry of faith and history. St. Christopher, a figure revered in Catholicism, is often called upon for his intercession, particularly for safe travels. But who exactly is this saint, and why is he so intricately linked with journeys and travelers? St. Christopher's tale is one of transformation and wonder, filled with intriguing events that shaped his path to sainthood. From his travels with distinct groups of people to the profound conversation he had with a child, his story is as captivating as it is inspiring. His life, marked by curiosity and devotion, is what makes him a beacon of hope and protection for those on the move. So who was St. Christopher, and why is he so significant to travelers? Let's dive into his story. St. Christopher, originally named Reprobus, was a man of great size and strength. He was a Canaanite, standing at a towering 7.5 feet tall, possessing a robust, muscular build. Reprobus had a noble goal in his heart. He wanted to serve the greatest king in the world. In his quest, Reprobus first served a mighty king, but soon observed that the king was afraid of the devil. Concluding that the devil must be greater, Reprobus decided to serve him instead. However, he noticed that the devil feared the cross, indicating that there was someone even greater than the devil, Christ. Driven by his desire to serve the greatest, Reprobus sought a hermit who taught him about Christ. The hermit suggested that due to his size and strength, Reprobus could serve Christ by carrying people across a dangerous river. So he did just that. Day in and day out, Reprobus carried travelers safely across the treacherous river. One day, a child requested to be carried across. Despite the child's small size, he became heavier and heavier with each step, so much so that Reprobus feared they might not make it across. As they reached the other side, the child revealed that he was indeed Christ, and the weight Reprobus felt was the weight of the world and all its sins. The child then told Reprobus that his new name would be Christopher, meaning bearer of Christ. He instructed Christopher to plant his staff in the ground. The next day, it had grown into a palm tree, serving as a symbol of life and victory over death. This encounter transformed Reprobus. He had found his king, the greatest of all, in the child he had carried across the river. His service was not to a mortal king or a fearful devil, but to Christ, the Savior of the world. And in that moment, Reprobus became St. Christopher, the bearer of Christ. His journey was a testament to his faith and commitment, and it's this spirit of service and perseverance that makes his story so enduring today. St. Christopher's encounter with the Christ child left a profound impact on his life, and it resonates with us even today. This meeting was more than just a chance encounter. It was a transformative moment that would shape the rest of his life and legacy. After carrying the Christ child across the river, St. Christopher dedicated his life entirely to the service of Christ. He became a tireless servant, fulfilling his promise to the child by helping travelers safely navigate dangerous paths. This commitment, born out of a profound spiritual experience, embodied the essence of selfless service and love. His dedication to service was not without its challenges. St. Christopher faced persecution for his faith, but he remained steadfast, refusing to renounce his beliefs. His conviction led to his eventual martyrdom, a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication. His story, marked by courage and sacrifice, became a beacon of hope and strength for many, inspiring millions of Catholics around the world. St. Christopher's legacy goes far beyond his lifetime. His story has been told and retold, passed down through generations, and his name invoked in prayers by travelers seeking protection and guidance. His image, often depicted carrying the Christ child across a river, serves as a symbol of strength, guidance, and unwavering faith. But the legacy of St. Christopher isn't just about his past. It continues to live on in the hearts and minds of the faithful today. His story of service, sacrifice, and faith inspires us to live our lives in a similar spirit of selflessness and dedication. It encourages us to carry our own burdens with grace, to help others in their journeys, and to remain steadfast in our beliefs, no matter the challenges we face. And that's why St. Christopher is known as the patron saint of travelers. His life and legacy continue to guide and protect us, serving as a beacon of hope and faith in our own journeys. His story reminds us that no matter how heavy the load we carry, we are never alone in our travels. Now you might wonder, why do Catholics pray to St. Christopher when they travel? Well, let's unravel this mystery together. In Catholic tradition, there's a deep-rooted belief in the intercession of saints. Essentially, Catholics pray to saints, asking them to present their prayers to God. It's a bit like asking a friend to pass on a message for you. The saints, having lived virtuous lives on earth and now residing in heaven, are seen as having a special connection to God. But why St. Christopher specifically for travel? That's where his story comes into play. Remember, St. Christopher dedicated his life to serving Christ in a rather unique way. Instead of preaching or writing scriptures, he served by carrying people across a dangerous river. His most notable passenger, as the story goes, was a child who revealed himself to be Christ. This act of service of carrying Christ is symbolically significant. St. Christopher's name even means Christ-bearer, highlighting his role in carrying the Son of God across the river. This act of carrying, of moving from one place to another, is why he is considered the patron saint of travelers. When Catholics pray to St. Christopher, they're asking him to carry their prayers, just as he carried the Christ child to God. Furthermore, his story is one of dedication and faith, qualities that are often needed when embarking on a journey, be it physical or metaphorical. By praying to St. Christopher, travelers are seeking his strength, his courage, and his unwavering faith to help them along their path. So, as we delve into the depth of this tradition, we see that it's not just about praying for safe travels, it's about connecting with a figure who exemplifies service, dedication, and faith. It's about seeking guidance and protection on our journey, just as St. Christopher provided for his passengers. So the next time you set off on a journey, remember St. Christopher, the man who carried Christ and who now carries our prayers for safe travels.